I feel like that was really an opportunity for me to have been way more organized, but here I am back again. I'm going to show you how to put half your stitches onto a spare bit of scrap yarn so that you can work one panel at a time. So we're moving from working in the round, everything is one, to now we're going to knit the back panel and the front panel separately. So we're not doing it to the 25 stitches that are part of the lot that has our yarn attached. We're going to do it to the first lot that we knitted. So you can kind of do that to get that out the way, and all you do is you get your end of your scrap yarn, or you could be using a needle and you're just kind of transferring onto the needle, spare needles that you're not using. Those ones are actually attached to another project, so I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use a spare bit of yarn. So all I do, this is how I do it, is I kind of hold my yarn like that and I just push it through. So that was not the best. I got a bit carried away. I push it through as it's on the end of the needle, or as it's coming off the end of the needle. Okay, and then you just scooch the stitches along and you just push it through as it's coming off the needle, so you've got a nice clear hole, so that you get all the fibers. So pushing it through and bringing it off the needle, and you just scooch each stitch off the needle and you catch it with this bit of scrap yarn. So and you just scooch, 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 catch, 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 and kind of pull your yarn through as you go. You want to capture all of the stitches. Oh, I've made a bit of a dog's breakfast of that. It's no problem. Make sure it comes to the end, pushing it off. And you want to get all, so you're getting essentially 50% of your stitches are going onto this to be like saved for later, is essentially what we're doing. So now you'll be able to tell where you get to go to, because here, see, that's got a double, it's kind of, instead of having a nice V, it's got almost like a little belt that goes across. So that's where you're trying to get to. That's going to be your indicator that there's a separation between the front and back panels. I'll do these last ones and then I'll just quickly show you how I tie it up. It's super simple. I could probably just tell you, but the whole point is showing you with these videos. Okay, along I go, just grabbing each one as it comes off. Probably a lot more graceful ways to do this, but see there, that's got the little belt going that way, which means he's part of those stitches, so I'm not going to take him off. And there we are, and pull this through, and then you could do a final count to make sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, which is my count for the size 2 to 3 that I'm doing. And then I just literally pull it, not too tight, because that kind of puts a bit of a strain on the stitches, just a bit of that, and tie it in a knot. And then I'm free to work on these stitches for the, which panel are we doing first? I'm just going to refer to my pattern because my brain is so full of all the patterns. We're going to start with the back panel. So this with the yarn attached, and you might need to attach a new ball depending on what size you are doing, is where you start. And now we're going to move from knitting in the round to knitting flat with circular needles. So instead of keeping going round and round, we're going to now start knitting back and forth, which is what you would usually do with straight needles, but we're going to utilize these circular needles and just knit back and forth with them. So I am going to do another video and show you how to do that, just so you're not watching like a 30-minute video. So be right back.